Welcome to Tuesday. It's the 14th day of December 2021. Thanks for tuning into the Day Weather Podcast. Well, folks, we are going to be looking at some wind. I mean, a lot of wind as a high wind event for the entire region is coming with mountain snow and hazardous travel. We have a strong West Coast front today that's going to quickly swing through the Rockies and High Plains tomorrow. This is going to bring significant snow to the mountains and extremely windy conditions on the plains, along with much colder temperatures. Tomorrow is just going to be a raw, cold, windy day on the plains with winds 60 to 70 miles an hour or more. An active pattern through the weekend with more snow coming for the high country is off and on. Snow's going to fall through Sunday in the mountains. Now we've got some great photos coming on in. We continue to have these great sunrises and sunsets. This is from Cheyenne on this past Sunday. Also another great shot out of Cheyenne. And then out of Pinedale, Dave Bell sends us a picture of light pillars. Light pillars are when you get really, really cold temperatures and the ice crystals form in the air. The water vapor that's in the air, when you start to get down into the single digits to near zero at night, what'll happen is you'll get these crystals that form in hexagon shapes. And these hexagon shapes then cause these light pillars to form. You don't have to have it snowing. You just have to have enough moisture in the air where these hexagon ice crystals will form to cause those light pillars. And as we go deeper in the winter season, we'll be getting more opportunities to see those light pillars. Today's satellite photo shows a good broad area of moisture. This is bringing in some real heavy rain to the West Coast right now, some heavy rain to the Sierra Nevada, and then we continue to have systems upstream in the Gulf of Alaska continuing to come our way. Here's the satellite and radar from this morning early, and you can see snow in the Sierras and even into Southern California. Rain moving on in. So great news for the West Coast, all due to this very quick moving front and storm system. And you can see it's kind of elongated. We're going right down the coast, and then we've got the southwest winds out ahead of it. So another day of downsloping winds and mild temperatures for the front range of Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, western Nebraska, and Kansas. So it's going to be another mild day. But this system right here is going to cover an incredible amount of land in just 24 hours. Here it is today. By tomorrow, it's already in the southeastern Colorado. So we're talking about a very large distance covered in a short period of time because of these very strong jet stream winds. And what will happen is this is going to produce a high wind event. Anywhere you see brown or dark brown, that's either a high wind watch or a high wind warning. And look at the real estate that is covered by the potential for very, very high winds. I-80, I-70, especially I-70 in eastern Colorado and western Kansas. I-80 across Wyoming and Nebraska. All in Nebraska is under a high wind warning. High wind warnings also go back into western Utah, even parts of northern Arizona and New Mexico. Just really powerful jet stream winds coming on through with this system. This is the forecasted wind gust pattern for tomorrow. Look at these wind gusts, all 70 miles per hour or more, along and near that I-70 corridor area in Colorado into western Kansas. But very high winds will also be noted along I-80 and I-25 across Wyoming into northern Colorado as well. So the system that's coming is going to produce a burst of snow in the high country, a very strong wind event on the plains, and also temperatures tomorrow are going to be a lot colder. This is the precipitation forecast through Friday. You can see, again, it's along and west of the divide where that moisture fetch is going to be most productive. East of the divide, downsloping winds will limit the precipitation for the front range of Colorado, southeastern Wyoming, and this area right here continues to be very dry. And this is classic La Nina, fast-moving systems. The mountains get snow, but downsloping winds hit the plains. Snowfall, pretty impressive. You can see through Friday afternoon, several feet of snow will fall in the Sierra Nevada, but across Utah, Colorado, and Wyoming's mountains, back into the mountains of Washington, Oregon, and Idaho, and Montana, going to be very productive and boost that snowpack a little bit more. We have another wave coming through Thursday right here. Then another little wave behind that, then another wave right here coming in from the northwest. This is a great pattern to bring occasional snow to the mountains. Here we are for Sunday. Another wave comes through. There's another wave right there behind it. So what we're going to see will be occasional snow in the mountains from late tonight through Sunday. This is looking forward to Friday, Christmas Eve, 10 days from now. High pressure in the eastern Pacific means a trough of low pressure will be carved out over the west, colder air coming on in, and we're going to continue to be unsettled as we head on into Christmas week. So winter is here. There's still going to be some ups and downs with temperatures. We're still going to have to deal with these wind events. The high country is going to get the bulk of the snow. Have yourself a great Tuesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.